I think it's Wednesday. What's Wednesday? I think it's either the 24th or 25th of November, and found most of the Beast Wars figures that were used in Trans Tech. And as I anticipated from my having kind of seen the box in storage, they are definitely a mess. Yeah, oh boy. We got Primal Prime. An intact Optimus Primal Prime cannot be found, but an intact Optimus Primal could be found for $100 or more. Here's my Dinobot. This is my Transmetal Dinobot. There he is. The original, I think his head's there somewhere. We're gone. I think I would have taken better care of him had I, Here is an interesting one, though. It was a Transmetal 2-issue reissue Rat Trap. He's intact because he was never touched. So he's all right. Let's see, we have... the paint is flaking off of them very badly. We have this giant version of Jetstorm, and the paint is literally, just threw me in the box, flaking off in sheets. His skin and dermis is coming off in sheets. So we've got this guy, Depth Charge. He looks all right, I guess, but what a mess. Here we have Tigerhawk, who is a mess. Yeah, well, so obviously we can't really use these. I think that this is a Cheetor. Oh, that's Tripredicus Agent. I don't know why they were put away like this, but they were. We have a giant. This is just that guy. That guy's running for. He's about 80 online. Now he's not. His whole thing. He's a mess. Cheetor and Transmetal Cheetor and Buzzsaw is intact because I don't think I ever played with him either. I think like this other one, he was like that, but he doesn't stand up at all. Here we have some Beast Machines characters. We have a Beast Machines Rat Trap, who again was never played with, so he's all right, and he's fine. But yeah, so yeah, I'll turn it over to me, I guess. We don't necessarily need them, but yeah, there they are. If they were intact, brand new, 90s toys from late 90s toys, 20 years later would be quite a bit expensive. But yeah, who knows? Yeah, so these are 2 or 3 that are intact. I think that the Waspinator is the G2 re-release, Generations re-release is why it's intact. But it's still a mess. Yeah, basically, the second season is going to have 7 episodes, and some of the 3 of them encourage the reappearance of the Beast Wars. Now, we don't have to actually use the Beast Wars characters, and actually, we kind of couldn't, obviously because the toys are a mess, but also because the continuity wouldn't make sense. Did they just continue from where they were, and they're just the Kingdom planet, like the Beast planet, Jungle planet? So they could be anybody. So you could just cast a Transformers as Beast Wars and film the episodes with them in it. And just say, oh, they are Beast Wars. They're just ones you didn't know about from the Kingdom Earth planet. There's other ones. Sure, they meet them. It's not as dramatic, but, if you don't have the guys, you kind of don't. So make a story that's interesting with the characters you have, like I did with the other ones. But we have an awful lot of them. There are also some knockoffs that we can get a hold of. But yeah, they could be used. But yeah, it's been a while since there's been any reunions, and as I said on the other tape, that doesn't need it necessarily, and that they were messed up, and that also Beast Machines kind of retcons Beast Wars anyway, and has them get reformatted at the end, so they could be anything now. And if they're from the distant future, but also the distant past, it's a time warp to begin. It's a paradox to begin with. So they could be anything. Having some of their personality show up again would be fun. However, I don't think that Rakshi is Megatron's literal descendant, but rather like adoption wise. But yeah, that was just a joke. Sure, do whatever you want with the other characters. Don't use these old Beast Wars figures. They're a mess. Them back in the box and put them away. I'm gonna put them in a better box because the box they were in was obviously crap. But still, they are pretty much, yeah, they're not worth what they are now. They're worth what they are then. They're pretty banged up. Most of the ones with that weird plastic, flaky, kind of shiny plastic that flaked off, so that's bad. Their legs, the ball joint fell off, stuff like that. Got an awful lot of these. I think it's Jetstorm. Yeah, they were heavily played with. Not the Jetstorm so much, because, yeah, the Dragon Megatron's in there. Yeah, so you could have their, sure, yeah, I would just take beast-like Transformers, like Dinobots and Pterodons and things like that, and use them as the Beast Wars. And when you do the Insecticons one, you could use them too. Don't really need to use these guys. I wouldn't even use the Rat Trap, the blue one there. It's probably the only thing worth anything in the box. And yeah, so yeah, just put them back, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I wanted to look them over to see what the inventory looked like after sorting the other ones. And yeah, it's not good. They're a mess. So I'm gonna put them back. Yeah. Oh, there's a kitty right here. Anyway, so here we have some of the Beast Wars that were rescued from the box. That'll be the guest stars in the Beast Wars Neo sort of crossover thing. The two Megatron, the Megatron and Galvatron, are from. He's partly mistransformed, but yeah, they're from robots. The original Robots in Disguise, 2001 car robot Megatrons, and yeah, that would totally work. So that would be the universe. This Beast Wars is from Neo, the Japan version, which didn't end with Transmetals, but went on and did its own thing. So yeah, well that's meta. Yeah, so also we have a Transmetal, the Beast Transmetal, and the other Rat Trap, the other one from Beast Machines. I'm not sure how much Buzzsaw will actually be in there. Yeah, so there they are. There they are. Yep, some of them. I think that's actually a Transmetal Air Razor. Not sure what the jet plane is about, but I just put it out there.